the book is basically, when I started looking at how to put together a concept of my vision, how my vision came into existence was that I'm a kid from the project. And when I was growing up, my mother made freeze cups. And that was the first business. If you're from the project, you know freeze cup. Everybody got a freeze cup, lady.
I'm not in the projects, but I know about
freeze cup. Okay, yeah. And my mother's one of them. And when I sat down, I started thinking about how to explain what I've been learned in China about business and how Black America should really understand what China is and how China should really understand Black America. I went back to that point of my mother with freeze cups. And I had to say, okay, what is it about the freeze cup? How did she do it? Because, you know, she really didn't have any business background. So I started thinking about, you know, she started using a supply chain. And the supply chain was sugar, Kool-Aid, paper cups, and a deep freezer. And that was her supply chain, and the deep freezer was her production, when she started making it. And then I started planning, okay, that's the basis of everything. How I want to write this book is based on that. And it's all about how she dealt with the neighborhood kids, how, you know, everybody in the family supported the business, everybody knew how much it cost, everybody knew, okay, I need to go back to the store and order all the supplies. We didn't have the supply, we couldn't get the red Kool-Aid, the orange Kool-Aid, the pink Kool-Aid, you know, which Kool-Aid everybody liked, which flavor everybody liked. So that's one that we sold the most of. So it was like, that was the whole basis of this business. And then when I started doing business in China and people started wanting to have things made, I had to use that foundation. What is your supply? What is the material that you want to use? How much of water you need to add? You know, what's the weight of this and this? And then when I started doing that, I realized that you had a lot of small business owners that do private business in their homes. That's illegal, but they're making money. But they want to have a legit business, but they don't have the system that's set up for them to grow their business. Even though some community would say, okay, current small business would say, come do these small business courses. And I think, in my opinion, those are more a deterrence, because it takes you a year before you have to file your taxes. You're the only employee, so why you need to learn how to hire somebody? You got the kids, you and your kids doing it. You file your taxes at the end of the year. And you need to how to accept your books and all that. Everybody knows how to accept the books, because we know that in the neighborhood where we come from. We're doing it anyway. But what we don't know how to do is order the supplies to grow our business. And if you're going to do business right now in the world, you have to learn how to order supplies and most likely deal with China. And that was the whole premise of the book. It was like, my mother wanted to do business, but there's no system in the United States to help her to grow her business outside of the United States. She could grow the business in the neighborhood, but how does she grow her business outside of the neighborhood? Which, in essence, how do you grow a business outside of the United States? So that's what my book is telling Black America. I'm calling Black America, small business owners, this is how you grow your business by utilizing the resources in China that you're not being exposed to. And that's what the book's about.